Welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1 Pacific Break. We're playing during Winterfest 2025. Got the Santa Battle Bus. We have a John Wick Island. The flare sound you hear off the battle bus are drops for weapons related to Kill Bill. There's one of the portals. We're going to grab ourselves a sword. Pretty easy. We probably won't keep the sword very long, but it's a good pickup for XP. If we can, we're going to ditch these mini SMGs. I think it's one of the worst weapons in the game. In my opinion, they've nerfed the damage these weapons make. The purple weapon we have is a lightning gun. We'll probably ditch that too. Unless we find a gold one. Ah, presents. Alright. So. Nothing. Alright. I like this landing spot. There are plenty of chests around, and much like many of the other locations I've dropped at over the years. Oh, somebody's been here. I was just going to say, people typically won't drop here. There's supposed to be two boats there. You can see the debris in the water. You probably circle back and see what's laying there. Picked up that green thing we picked up is a self-revive. We're playing in solo. I actually did win a game in the circle where I got outside the circle where I got dropped. Did the revive, and the other person didn't have one, and as a result, I won. Yep. So we're gonna get rid of the arc lightning thing for the what I refer to as the Tony Stark backpack, and now we're gonna ditch the sword because we'd rather have the shields. Let's see what we can find down here. I really want to find a pistol to ditch the SMGs. Oh, look at that. Let me back up a bit. There we go. The last season I did any meaningful recordings was Chapter 6, Season 4. My loadout would typically have been the SMG and the AR. There are no good SMGs in this game. I'd rather have the green pistol versus the purple dual SMG, and even the regular SMG. I don't know if that's the MP5. The damage it does is far less than the pistol. So basically, we have the loadout we want to keep. If we can get a higher grade pistol, we can do something with the AR. But right now, this is basically the similar as of Chapter 7, Season 1. The sword from Kill Bill. It's a good weapon, but it's too slow. I've actually lost fights where I'm right on top of a person, like you saw me at the beginning there with the AI bosses, and lost because somebody had a better AR, and we're simply just unloading the magazine into me. So it'd be interesting to see if we find my Land Rover. They are in the game. There is a specific landing spot I could have gone to in the northern part of the map on the lake, where there's two of them. It's reminiscent of prior seasons of Fortnite. Kind of similar location on the map too, the northern part of the map with the frozen lake, where you could get the, what is it, the Ford F-150s with the chonker tires. Like I say, very reminiscent of that. There are two Land Rovers sitting there on the ice. There's a gas station right by it too. But based on the path of the battle bus, we decided to land on our island. Okay, there's some people there, so we'll go this way. It's an interesting map. There are bosses that you can fight that'll give you boss power. I don't like that at all. We'll see if we run into that. Sometimes there's one near where I land there, and I didn't see one. If we find one, I'll point out the problem with it. I was going to go to the version of Las Vegas on the map. Beatrix is there. I was going to give her the present I picked up. They'll drop weapons and different loot items, but it's already outside the circle, so we're not going to bother with it. An interesting dynamic this season is during portions of gameplay, the circle will actually be the shape of a particular object. One of the games I had a Christmas tree, I had a Santa. I want to say one was a triangle shape. It creates a different strategy because unlike the circle moving in a certain direction, at least it's been my impression, like when it was the snowman, it was favoring a northern reduction in the quote-unquote circle size. All right, time to go Tony Stark. Yeah, I know it's not a Stark weapon, especially with the wing glider, but it is in itself. We're down to, 19 people? I still don't have a vehicle. It's alright, I don't need a vehicle, it's just nice to have one. Another present? Oh, alright, we'll upgrade our AR to blue. Tuck behind the door here for a moment. Some of the other weapons, like the shotguns, are okay. With the dual shotgun, it's a good early round weapon. I wouldn't want it now. I would, like say, the loadout I have right now is the loadout. It's my preferred loadout when I'm playing. Here we go. Down to the top 10. I don't think we haven't actually seen anybody yet. We've heard them. Oh, that would be fun if I could pull off a pacifist win while I'm recording. Did it once. Like to be fun to have a second one on display. All right, we got somebody rolling up. That's why we're gonna stay like this. Make as little noise as possible. Alright, we're gonna wall this up and we're gonna sit here for a moment. Alright. The boss that gives you the AI or the boss powers. It's right there. He's almost down. I don't think I want somebody to become a boss, so let's see if we can stop him. Yeah, I don't really have access to get to him. He's already probably picked it up. So we're going to go back where we were. Wait for the storm to move again. Five people left. So there's one of the people. He became the boss. So you're visible on the map. It's a trade-off, obviously, for getting that ability. I would pick it up earlier as one of the challenges. I haven't finished it. I think I need 2 more where you're the boss. I don't like the trade-off of being visible. It's very much like picking up the medallions in prior seasons. I don't pick those up either. The person that's the boss has a health boost and a shield boost. But that said, I will keep what I have. You can see it moving on the mini map above me there. So of the 5 people left, including myself, we know where one of them is. Actually, we know where 2 of them are because we just heard the vehicle drive off. So we'll wait for the circle to close up again. Yep, there he is. I think that flash we saw on the screen, I think that person has the Back to the Future DeLorean. There's a cool effect. If you go 88 miles an hour, it'll do the flash, and then you'll reappear and you'll see the streak of flames on the road. There are some cool locations on the map this season. We have Las Vegas. We have the Hollywood Hills. Of course, it's not the Hollywood Hills, nor is it Las Vegas, but here we're in Battlewood Boulevard. Oh, there we go. Gold AR. I'm gonna save Tony Stark jetpack there as much as possible. Plus we're close enough I can run up to a location and see if we can find a bush to hide in. 3 people left and I still don't have a vehicle. So for anyone saying that, oh, my strategy is solely based on vehicles, it's not. Nope. Here's a, I think we'll call this a palmetto bush. It's not quite a palmetto, but well, it's close. Okay, there's our guy. So see, we can see him well in advance. So there's no sneaking up on anybody when you're that when you're in boss mode. Alright, right there. The boss is still on the map, so it's one-on-one here for the end. I'm gonna wait and see if he makes mistakes. I think those circles on the map, I didn't look. I think those are the shield bubbles that pop up. You can heal while in the bubble. So we'll just assume that he's got himself back to 100% or at least close to it. His shield was way down when he was floating in on the top of the island there. Top of the island, excuse me. Top of the mountain here, or the hillside with the Battlewood sign versus the Hollywood sign. I am liking my chances, given I have a full allotment of bullets for my AR and the pistol I want. It'd be nice if it was blue or purple, but I'll take the pistol over the SMG, as I noted earlier. I think the green SMG only does 10 points of damage per hit, which is absurd. Alright, so he went full Tony Stark, landed nearby. Got a bush. It's going to be outside the circle. Let's see if we can get... Oh, see it? Right there. Let's see if we can get some hits on him. Nope, missed. That's the thing I've been having problems with this season. The aim is off. Something's changed with the game. I don't know what. An aerial platform. Alright. Let him shoot off the arc gun there. Alright. Randomly shooting there to get him to move. Right there he is. Missing a lot, but that's okay. I'm trying to push him a little. See, he is healing. He must have one of the slurp items like I have. Right. Oh, he's got to revive like I do. Gonna have to go get him. I have to switch to my pistol. Die! Gotcha! Alright, that was fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. More videos to follow.